Hi, I'm going to talk about dimensional analysis. The definition is a problem solving method that uses the fact that any number or expression can be multiplied by 1. Okay, you got to know this without changing its value. So, we are going to use a conversion factor. What is the definition of conversion factor? Is the factor uses for conversion. Okay, so your English teacher will like this definition. So when we use the word factor, what does the word factor mean? Factor means ratio. Okay, means fraction. Okay, so when we talk about the word ratio, fraction, you are going to have two parts. Okay, one is a numerator on the top, okay, and you are going to have denominator at the bottom. Okay, denominator at the bottom. Now, what will this ratio fraction numerator over denominator do? It will do the conversion. Okay, so it's going to convert from one unit. Okay, conversion will convert units. Okay, will convert units. Okay, convert from what to what? Convert from the bottom unit. Okay, the bottom unit to the top unit. Okay, conversion factor is a ratio of top unit over bottom unit, and it will convert from the bottom unit to the top unit. Okay, so the top unit is the one that you want. Okay, this is the one that you want, the top unit. So we are going to learn how to uh, set up a conversion factor. Okay, we are going to learn how to set up a conversion factor. So a conversion factor is a ratio of the same quantity. So you got to know this one, same quantity with different units. Okay, so we talk about anything multiply by 1 or divide by 1 will not change any value. Okay, for example, 2 times 1 still equal to 2. Okay, or it can be a letter. I love turtle. Okay, turtle. I love turtles. So I have many turtles. Multiply by 1 will equal to turtles. Will not change its value. Okay. So a conversion factor is a ratio of same quantity. Another thing that you have to understand is the same thing to divide by 2, you can reduce it to be 1 over 1, and that's going to be 1. Okay, the same thing we can use the example of turtles. Okay, turtles divide by turtles will also equal to 1. Okay, because you can cancel letter T, you can cancel letter T, you can cancel letter U, you can cancel letter R, you can cancel letter T, can cancel letter L, can cancel letter E, can cancel letter S. Okay, that's the principle of the same quantity divided by the same quantity. So now, if you have, I ask for a change. I want a change. Okay, if I have a dollar bill, okay, dollar bill, I want 4 quarters. Okay, so this is going to equal each other. Okay, so the same thing. You have $1 over 4 quarters, 4 Qs, okay, 4Q, 4 quarters. They are equal. So if you flip it to be 4 quarters, okay, over $1. So same quantity is going to equal to 1. Now, what is the difference between these two ratios? $1 over 4 quarters. If you ever use this ratio, the final unit that you want follow the arrow is the unit on the top. Okay, unit dollar. If you use 4 quarters over $1, the final unit that you want is on the top. Okay, follow the arrow. Okay, follow the arrow. So the unit that you will get eventually is going to be 4 quarters. It's going to be quarters, not 4 quarters, just quarter. Okay, so we are going to learn how to set up a conversion factor of metric prefixes. Okay, so very important, you must know your prefixes. If you do not know your prefixes, can't do anything with it. So you have to memorize. Okay, you must memorize your prefixes. Okay, and you already have a note of prefixes. So let's do this. So if you want to convert, say 12 centimeter to meter, you have to know that your base unit. Okay, your base unit unit is your meter. Okay, this is the base unit. This is the base unit. And your prefix is C. Okay, and C is 10 to the negative 2 centi. Over here, centi is 10 to the negative 2. Okay, so you have to know this. So centi equal to 10 to the negative 2. So basically, you are converting from, I'm going to use green. Okay, you are converting from centimeter, follow the arrow, to meter. Okay, to meter. So your conversion factor will have the unit that you want on the top. Okay, which is meter, and the unit that you want to convert from, which is centimeter. Now I wrote cm a little separate because I want a little more space. You can see that meter and meter, okay, they look the same, the letter M. So C must have something on the top that the same, and we know that c equal to 10 to the negative 2, so c equal to 10 to the negative 2. If you can work until this point, you kind of understand it now. Now the next step, just to make it prettier, beautify it. 1 times 10 to the negative 2 and 1 cm. So 10 to the negative 2 and c is the same thing. c equal to 10 to the negative 2 meter or m, the same thing. So this conversion factor will equal to 1, okay? And you are converting from unit cm over here to unit m, okay? You converting from the bottom unit cm to unit m on the top, okay? So how are you going to do it? Procedure. So procedure, make it pink, okay? Procedure. Procedure. You are going to write down the given quantity, the quantity you want to convert, 12 cm, okay? 12 cm. Now, 12 cm is on the top. I like to do over 1 just to make it neat and nice, okay? Over 1. So you are saying numerator over the denominator, 12 cm over 1 doesn't change the way you multiply by a conversion factor. Multiply by a conversion factor that we already work it up, okay? So our conversion factor is 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter over 1 now cm. This time I don't keep the space, okay? So you will see that c and m, they go together, they are the entire unit. So meter centi equal to 10 to the negative 2. And just make it a habit that anytime you put the conversion factor down, cancel the same unit right away, okay? Cancel the same unit right away, so you will not get confused, okay? So you will not get confused. And a lot of students at this point of your education, you have problem multiplying fractions. So this is my advice. Draw a line, okay, a long line, and read on the top left to right. So you see number 12, put number 12 on, and then you read further. You see cm, you're not going to put it down because you already cross it out or cancel it out. The next one is 1, okay? So anytime anything multiplied by 1 will be the same, so you do not have to write it. If you write it, it's okay, but you don't have to multiply by 10 to the negative 2, okay? You did not cancel it, so you have to put it down, 10 to the negative 2. And you have the unit meter, okay, on the top. Now, nothing on the top anymore. At the bottom is 1. You don't have to write it. You can write it if you want, okay? So this will be the perfect answer, okay? If you can make it to this point, I'm really happy. But to be correct, the scientific notation, the front number has to be more than 1 and less than 10. So 12 is more than 10. So you have to convert it to be 1.2. If the front number is 1.2, 10 to the negative 2 cannot be 10 to the negative 2. That has to change. You can think of 12 equal to 1.2 times 10, okay? And so that is 12 over here. That is 12 over here. It is uh, 1.2 times 10 multiplied by 10 to the negative 2 over here. And don't forget the unit meter, okay? So now you're going to have the front number 1.2. Now 10 times 10 to the negative 2. You multiply scientific notation, exponent will add together. So positive 1, negative 2 is going to be 10 to the negative 1, okay? Unit meter. So this is how you set up the conversion factor. I hope you notice that we are convert from unit with a prefix to the base, okay? So the next thing I'm going to talk about doing serial conversion, okay? Serial conversion is you are converting between units with prefixes but different prefixes, okay? So let's do this. If you are going to convert, make it simple, okay? 12 centimeter, okay, to millimeters. You still can see that the base unit is still meter, okay, is still meter. But you have a prefix plus unit. You have to you have a prefix plus unit. One is cm and the second one prefix plus unit is mm, okay? So you're not converting from prefix plus unit to base. You are converting between prefix. You are converting between two prefix and units, okay? So you have, in this case, you actually have to go through the base, okay? You have to go through the base, okay? Meter and millimeter. So there are two steps, step 1 and step 2. So you will have two conversion factor, conversion factor 1 and conversion factor 2, okay? So let's set up two conversion factor. Conversion factor 1, conversion factor number 1, you actually will convert from centimeter to meter, centimeter to meter, okay? So that's going to be, you convert, always follow the arrow, okay? You convert from centimeter to meter. So the unit that you want follow the arrow is going to be meter. The unit that you want to cancel is centimeter, okay? So centimeter to meter. Now you have m and m, meter that look the same. Centi, you have to have something on the top that exactly as centi. So it's going to be 10 to the negative 2, okay? So this ratio 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter over 1 centimeter is a conversion factor to convert from cm to meter, okay? And this ratio is actually equal to 1. So that's conversion factor 1. Now, conversion factor 2, conversion factor 2 it is to convert from meter to millimeter, meter to millimeters. Now you got to know that the unit is at the back, meter. The M in front is milli, okay? Same thing. You have to set up a ratio, okay, with the unit that you want, okay? Follow the arrow, okay? The unit that you want is millimeter, millimeter, and the unit that you want to cancel, or the unit from the unit meter, okay? So this ratio you have meter and meter look the same. Milli, the prefix milli has to have something that's the same thing, that is 10 to the negative 3. So you have to know your prefixes, okay? And just to beautify it, to make it pretty, 1 millimeter, 1 times 10 to the negative 3, okay? So this conversion factor will convert from meter to millimeter, and it's the ratio of the same quantity, meter, milli, 10 to the negative 3, so that's going to equal to 1. Now your procedure, your step, okay, that you're going to do the work is, so steps, okay, let me make the divider so won't get too confused. Step, okay, you are going to put the quantity that the problem give you. You are going to put the quantity that you want to convert, okay? The quantity from the problem, that is 12 centimeter, okay? So this is the quantity from the problem that you want to convert, okay? 12 centimeter. Now, just to signify that it's a numerator over 1. And to make them group together, I put a bracket on. Okay. And you are going to multiply by conversion factor 1 over here. Conversion factor 1. Okay. And we have worked out what is conversion factor 1. Conversion factor 1 is 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter. 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meter over 1 centimeter, over 1 centimeter, okay? And always, once you put the first conversion factor down, you should cancel the same unit right away, so you will not get confused, okay? So same unit is centimeter, cancel centimeter, okay? So at this moment, you are going to see that the unit is meter, the base unit now, okay? So now, you are going to multiply by the second conversion factor that we have worked it out as well, okay? Over the second conversion factor is 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter over 1 times 10 to the negative 3 meter, okay? Close the bracket, okay? So, just like what we did before, the moment you put the conversion factor down, you are going to cancel the same unit right away. So you will not get confused, okay? So meter and meter will cancel each other out. So at this moment, you see that the unit that you want is only 1 millimeter over here, okay? So equal. Now you have problem multiplying fraction. This is what I suggest you to do. draw a long line, okay, and then read from the top, just like when you reading a book, okay. Write the first number down, 12, okay, and then look further. No cm got cancelled. 1 you don't have to put, times 10 to the negative 2 meter already got cancelled. 1 you don't have to put, and then millimeter, okay, on the top, mm. Now at the bottom, okay, you have 1 cm got cancelled, and then 10 to the negative 3, okay. There is no unit at the bottom, okay. So when you divide the scientific notation, you are going to subtract the top exponent, which is negative 2, minus the bottom exponent, which is negative 3, okay. So that's going to equal to 12 times 10 minus 2 minus minus, so that's positive 3, okay. And don't forget the unit, millimeter. So it's going to equal to 12 times 10 minus 2 plus 3, that's 1 millimeter. Or very simple, 120 millimeters. Now you should know that 1 centimeter has 10 millimeter, so 12 centimeter is 120 millimeter. So it's a simple conversion that you can do in your head, but I just did this to show you the process, okay. You have to learn how to set up a conversion factor, okay, and work through it. So I hope you understand better now, okay.